What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This bag represents the decline of an American president. So I bought this secondhand because you can't find these new anymore. And this is a bag. It's a tote, I believe. I'm not actually sure what style it is. I know they came in a bunch of them. But as I'm unwrapping it here, as it's nicely packaged, I want to tell you a little story. When Bill Clinton was president, he had, a relationship with an intern named Monica Lewinsky. And Monica quickly became kind of scorned and pariah in society after that, and actually had a lot of trouble kind of just existing. And now she does some anti-bullying campaigns and stuff like that. But she lived kind of in solitude for a while, and one of the things that she ended up doing when she was kind of outcast was starting to create her own line of handbags. Now, I always thought these were kind of funny at the time because they seemed just like a cash grab to me. It seemed like something that someone was doing at home and they were looking for a side hustle, and what do I have? What can I do? Oh, I can sew, I can buy fabric and sell some stuff online. So she created a line of bags called The Real Monica, and right here on the back of this one it says, "Made especially for you by Monica." I don't know how she knew she was going to make it for me, but she did, and that's the trademark. And so Monica Lewinsky started making these in all sorts of different styles. Eventually, I believe it got picked up by Nordstrom's, and so they were carrying them. And I thought these were pretty much Etsy quality homemade bags. There was really nothing innovative about them except for, kind of cute country chic design. Finding them is not the easiest thing to do anymore because they're kind of going for a premium. I want to say at the time they were sold for like $100 to $200, and they have pretty much retained that value even though these bags are now like 20 years old. So this is one of them that I got. As far as I can tell, it is a real Monica, and you can see here that this is like a green velour. It has some wear on the bottom here, but it's not bad. It's just kind of where the crushed part of the threading is. We have a pocket on the front here, and you can see it's embroidered, kind of like a quilt here, but like embroidered with little roses. And then you have a pocket here that is lined with some nylon. So actually, right off the bat, I'm more impressed with kind of the level of detail. Sometimes a lot of people don't line those pockets. We have a big, looks like a plastic button right there. It's kind of got an abalone seashell-like look to it. It's kind of nice. That button is the latch here. We've kind of like this yarn loop that goes over it. And then you can see the straps here on the outside. Kind of reminds me of like a guitar strap. Again, more embroidered flowers on that side and just that same velour on the inside, filled with tissue paper. And then on the inside here, it's a fabric, but it has a couple of different sheens you might be able to see here. What's also interesting, and I'm noticing here, is that the stitching holding on the strap to the bag, kind of on the inside, is an M. I don't know if that's intentional, but I'm going to assume it is. Monica. And I don't know if she actually put her hand to all these. I wish someone could answer that for me. I'm kind of envisioning her sitting wherever she is in her parents' estate. She comes from a wealthy California family, working on these and doing them and making them herself. But I don't know, maybe she outsourced it, maybe she found a provider. You can see here on, I guess, the back, we also have a pocket that's made out of that same material. It's just folded over, no lining on it, pretty deep, about the size of, a VHS tape or a small notebook. And then the whole inside is just a tote. I will say that it stands, probably about 2.5 feet tall, top to bottom. You can definitely throw it over your shoulder. Not something that I want or need, but one of the things that I was just really curious and excited about is owning a little piece of pop culture history. Who knows? Maybe it was handled and sewn by Monica herself. Pretty cool connection there. She's about my age, I think. Anyway, hey, if you want to pick up a real Monica Lewinsky handbag, you can find them on eBay and Etsy sometimes, or Poshmark, those types of things. But like I said, if you really want one, you're going to have to snatch it up because they don't come up very often. Hey, I will put some other Clinton-era merchandise found at the link in the description below if you want to pick it up and study up on that time in history. It was pretty awesome. Peter Von Panda, out.